Now listen here. I'm about to tell y'all something that's gonna change the way you walk through life. I'm serious. Don't scroll past this. Don't you dare scroll past this. Now, you ever been in a situation where somebody just had you? They had you speechless. They had you stuck. They had you standing there looking like a deer in headlights. Yeah, we've all been there. But what if I told you that you could be the one in control? What if I told you there are just six little tricks, psychological gems that could flip the script on anybody? And number four is the one that's going to make you say, where has this been all my life? Now, I ain't talking about being evil. I ain't talking about hurting nobody. I'm talking about being smart, being aware, knowing how to navigate people, situations, and conversations like a boss. So buckle up. Let's get into it. All right, number one. And this one right here is subtle, but it is deadly effective. You know what most people do when somebody apologizes? They say, oh, it's fine, no problem, don't worry about it. Right? That's what we all say, because we're nice, we're trying to be polite. But here's the problem with no problem. When you say no problem, you just gave them a free pass, a get out of jail free card. You basically just told them, hey, what you did, it didn't matter. Go ahead and do it again. No. Next time somebody says, I'm sorry, you look them in the eye and you say, thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Now watch what happens. Watch their face. You'll see it. That little shift, that little moment where they actually process what they did wrong. You didn't yell, you didn't make a scene, you just acknowledged it. And that thank you carries more weight than any lecture you could ever give. See, no problem erases the mistake. Thank you honors the apology. And when someone's apology gets honored, they remember it, and they think twice before doing it again. That's not manipulation, that's wisdom. Number two, and this one takes guts, but if you can pull it off, oh, it's beautiful. You ever had somebody try to bully you? Somebody try to get in your face? Somebody try to make you feel small? Now, most people, they either shrink, they get quiet, they walk away with their head down, or they fire back, and now you got a whole situation on your hands. Yelling, screaming, maybe somebody gets hurt. But there's a third option that nobody talks about. You laugh. I'm serious. You laugh at them. Not a nervous little chuckle. I'm talking about a real laugh, like they just told you the funniest joke you ever heard in your life. You really just said that? Now here's what happens psychologically. A bully feeds off your fear. That's their fuel. That's their gasoline. They need you to be scared. They need you to be intimidated. But when you laugh, you just poured water on their fire. They don't know what to do. They're standing there confused. Their whole plan just fell apart because you can't bully somebody who's laughing at you. It doesn't work. Your laughter is a shield. It tells them you have no power here. And 9 times out of 10, they'll walk away because they came looking for a victim and found a comedian. Now, I gotta be real with y'all. Use some common sense. If somebody's genuinely dangerous, you get yourself to safety. We're talking about everyday situations here. The office bully, the loudmouth at the party, the person who thinks they can push you around. Laugh at them. Number 3. Now this one is sneaky, and I love it because it's so simple you'll wonder why you never thought of it. Somebody walks up to you and asks, hey, do you know what time it is? Now, a regular person just looks at their phone and says, yeah, it's 2:30. But a smart person, a person who knows what they're doing, yeah, it's about 2:30. You see what I just did? I nodded. I nodded my head yes while I answered their question, and that little nod, that little up and down motion, it does something to the human brain. It's called priming. Psychologists have studied this for years. When you nod while you speak, the person you're talking to starts to unconsciously agree with you. Their brain sees that nod and goes, "Oh, we're agreeing right now? Okay, I'll agree too." So now, if you follow up with anything, "Hey, by the way, you think you could help me with something?" They're already in a yes mindset. Their brain is already primed to say yes. Now, am I saying you're going to mind control somebody with a head nod? No. But am I saying it tilts the odds in your favor? Absolutely. It's like a basketball player who bounces the ball 3 times before a free throw. Is that bounce going to make the shot? No, but it puts you in the right rhythm. Same thing. Next time you want somebody to agree with you, nod while you talk. It's small, it's subtle, and it works. All right, number 4. This is it. This is the one I told you about at the beginning. This is the one that's going to change your life. Picture this. Somebody is yelling at you. I mean going off. Red in the face, veins popping out their neck. They are heated. Maybe it's your boss. Maybe it's a stranger. Maybe it's somebody you love. Doesn't matter. They are unloading on you. Now, your instinct, your natural instinct is to yell back, right? Because you're human. You got pride. You got feelings. Everything in your body is saying fight back. But instead, you do this. You take a breath, you let them finish, and in the calmest voice you have ever used in your entire life, you say, "Are you having a bad day?" Boom! You know what just happened? You just took a bomb and turned it into a conversation. You just took someone who was ready to go to war and made them stop and think. Because here's the thing about anger. Anger doesn't like to be met with anger. That's what it expects. Anger is looking for a fight. But when you respond with genuine concern, when you flip the script and show empathy instead of aggression, it short circuits their brain. They were ready for battle and you handed them a cup of tea. 9 times out of 10, they'll pause. Their shoulders will drop. Their voice will get quieter. And you might even hear something like, "Yeah, actually, it's been a rough day." And just like that, you went from being their enemy to being someone who actually cares. You de-escalated a bomb with 5 words. Are you having a bad day? That's not manipulation, y'all. That's emotional intelligence. And there ain't enough of it in this world. Point at the camera. Write that down. Tattoo it on your arm. I don't care. Just remember it.
Number 5. And this one? Oh, this one is for everybody who's ever been trapped in a conversation. You know what I'm talking about. You're standing there. This person has been talking for 15 minutes. They will not stop. They're going on and on and on about their cousin's, neighbor's, dog's birthday party, and you are dying inside. You can't just walk away. That's rude. You can't say shut up. That's really rude. So what do? You drop something. Your pen, your phone, your keys, a piece of paper, anything. Oh, oops, let me grab that. And as you come back up, you don't let them restart. You come up with a redirect. "Oh, hey, that reminds me. Did you hear about?" Or, "Oh man, speaking of which, I actually gotta run, but it was great talking to you." Smooth, clean, no hurt feelings. You just gave yourself an exit without being rude. The drop interrupts their rhythm. The pickup gives you control. And the redirect sends the conversation wherever you want it to go. It's like a magician's trick. Distract with one hand, work with the other. You're welcome.
And number 6, the last one. And this one is just fun. You want to capture a room? You want to make everybody stop what they're doing and pay attention? Just look up. Look up at the sky or the ceiling with a face like you just saw a UFO. I'm not kidding.
Try this tomorrow. Stand on a busy sidewalk. Look up. Make a face like something amazing is happening above you. Within seconds, I promise you, seconds, people around you will start looking up too. It's instinct. It's hardwired into our brains from thousands of years ago. When one person in the tribe looked up, everybody looked up because it could have been an eagle, a storm, a predator. Our brains haven't changed. So when you look up with shock, everyone's survival instinct kicks in and they have to look. They can't help it. Now, is this going to change your life? Probably not. But is it the funniest social experiment you'll ever try? Absolutely. Go do it. Film it. Tag me. I want to see it.
Now look, I shared these 6 tricks with you because knowledge is power. But I gotta say this before I go. These are tools, not weapons. There's a big difference between being smart and being manipulative. A smart person uses these to navigate life, protect their peace, and communicate better. A manipulative person uses them to hurt people. Don't be that person. Every single one of these tricks works because of psychology, because of how our brains are wired. And that means they work on different people in different ways. Some folks might not respond the way you expect, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, the real trick isn't controlling other people. It's controlling yourself, your emotions, your reactions, your energy. That's the real power move. If this helped you, smash that like button, share it with somebody who needs to hear this, and subscribe because I got a lot more where this came from. I'm out.